Ah.
Testing 1 2 1 2.
Too loud? This is close to the mic.
It's okay.
Then the overlays. Hey Joel, hey Kim Eriks. Welcome. Let's see if this works. Alright, you should have the YouTube chat pop up right now. There we go. How's everybody doing tonight? Speed okay? No lags? Alright, there we go. That's a little better. Joel, that is called an overlays. You could do it in OBS. Give me a second. Let me try to draw some more people in. Try to do the Twitch one. 잘 안 되네. 이거 어떻게 해야 되지? Try to do the Twitch one. Oh crap, I can hear myself. There we go, pop-up chair. Hopefully that's Twitch. Let's see if it works. Show me what in a minute. That's how it looks like. Oh, did it overwrite? That's not good. 안 되는구나. Sorry, dude. Let me just change the setting back to its was and I'll start. Thank you for your patience. Alright, here we go. Yeah, Joel, we can do that. Welcome, everybody. This is EA Spuds from Plamo Build Report, and today I'm gonna do my first ever video game live stream. So people in the chat, is the game audio and the voice audio balanced out? You know which one's louder than the other? Please let me know in the chat. So we're playing a game, and this is a demo version of SD Gundam G Generation Cross Rays. This game is going to be released. Yes, it's very good. Voice is louder than the game. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Let me just put that down there. Is that a little better? 너무 멀리 있어. Alright, hopefully that's a little better. Cool. So I'm gonna be playing the trial version of this game. It was good before. My mic was right in front of my face. Is that better? It's no good. No, it's good, bro. Okay, cool. Alright, so we're gonna play the game. This game is going to release in November 25th, I think it was, for both PS4, Switch, and for the PC. Today I'm just gonna play the trial version. So for those of you who have never played this game before, this game is essentially like a SRPG, which is a simulation RPG, which you move the characters in square. So right now, I think the only thing you can do right here is you can only play a certain story mode for one mission only. So today, I'm just gonna try to play off like 4 missions I think was available, which won't take that much time. And as you can see here, these are kind of all the series that will feature in the main game. Just going through. So for those of you who know, this is this is for the Nintendo Switch. I happen to have a Japanese account, so they let you have like a demo version, so I just downloaded it. What's interesting about the Switch is that no matter which version you get, the language setting will always match to your system setting. So right now I have my system in English in the USA region, so everything you see here, it's all translated in English. Pretty cool. Anyways, so back to the game. We got the Wing Gundam series. We got the Dual Story G Unit, which is like their side story. Then we got the Gundam Wing Endless Waltz. As you can see, those some of them are locked. Then we got the Gundam Seed Astray. Then we got the Gundam Seed X Astray. Then and of course we have the Gundam Seed Destiny. And finally, wow, I didn't know this series was on. Stargazer. Then moving on to the 00 series, we got the regular Gundam 00, Gundam 00F. Then we got 00, the movie, The Awakening of the Trailblazer. That's for the 00 series. Then we got the Iron-Blooded Orphans. Then we got the Iron-Blooded Orphans, I believe that's Moonshine. And so far, those are the only only series that you could play. Let me just pull this down a little. There we go. So, people in chat, which series should I start out with? And if you don't know any of the Gundam series, just pick the one that you think looks cool. The first one available. Okay. It's lagging a bit. Let's see. Alright, so we'll start with the dual story G unit. And as you see, you can only play one scenario. So, let's take a look at it. And then for the units, the only difficulty they can do is normal mode. Let's get to this.
After Colony 195年 地球上に現れた5機のガンダムによる襲撃とそれに対抗する地球圏統一連合との攻防は対極の混乱に乗じた軍事秘密結社オズの台頭を招く結果となった。
So the audio is going to be all in Japanese because it's a Japanese game.
オズは続けて宇宙にも進出。上層部崩壊後も支配権を強めていた連合宇宙軍を壊滅し、地球と宇宙の平和維持組織としてコロニーの解放を唱える。時代が大きな転換期を迎える中、宇宙の片隅では新たな火蓋が切られようとしていた。資源衛星 MO5。
If it's a Japanese region lock game, why is it in English? So, one interesting fact, Nintendo Switch is not region locked. Which is one good thing about the Switch. You could just buy any games you want from any region and you could play it. That simple.
G Unit 究極の汎用機を目指したこの機体の情報が外に流出したことで MO5 もまた時代の荒波に飲み込まれることとなる。 G ユニット1号機ジェミナス01とそのテストパイロットアディン・バーネット。激動の歴史に埋もれたもう一つの戦い、ガンダムと少年たちの戦いが今始まる。ジェミナスという名のモビルスーツ。PX システム起動。
PX モード？こんにゃろう。
死んだな。
くそー。 そっちがその気なら遠慮はしないぜ。G ユニットの火力甘く見るなよ。取られてくるか。これほどの相手だというのか。俺は兄さんを超える。超えてみせる。一方的にだと。俺は負けない。俺はガンダムのパイロットだからな。
Sorry, I gotta take a few calls, so I turned my mic off. So what we did is we just completed the first section of the game, or the mission itself. Next, we'll go through more story elements. And if you don't know Gundam, here's kind of a basic premise. It's always a teenager who finds a Gundam, rides it, and then there's some scale war going on. And basically, there's all these enemies that they go and try to defeat you. So that's the basic premise of how a Gundam is. It's more than that when you deep dive into the series. But these games, this series that I'm playing right now, it was only in a form of a manga or a comic book. So you would not really know what the story is unless you read it on Wikipedia or even have the manga to begin with. So I think this is a great way to introduce... Yeah, this is a great way to introduce new players to Gundam series because, again, there's a lot. There's a lot of the Gundam series, and believe me, if you just ask me, yep. Lady Un from the Gundam Wing series. She actually looks better there than what it was before, where she had all the glasses and the braided hair. So far, I think both streams are going pretty well. So for those of you who don't know, I'm using Restream to utilize both YouTube and Twitch together. This is my first time doing it, and so far it's been giving me a really good output. I don't see any lags, and everybody's hearing me good, so I think this is great. So for people who are curious, am I using Elgato? Yes. Yeah, Joel, I am using I think the same one that you have, the Elgato Game Capture HDS. So I've been using the capture for even my build live stream. It's working pretty well. Just hope my computer is, or my laptop is kind of stepping that up a bit. Yeah, Joel, I'm using OBS with Elgato. So remember that long-haired girl that you saw before? That's her. Completely different. Oh, Joel, so you did watch Gundam Wing. Nice, nice. How many Gundam series have you watched so far? Oh, okay, so you watched the main series. All right, Eric. Thanks for hopping on. Good seeing you, man. So a lot of people are asking, like, have I built any of the model kit of this era? Which I have, and I actually bought all of them. They were so cheap back in the day, like, I think they were like $5 or $8, like, back in Korea. And you can get these, like, pretty cheap. Although the quality isn't really that great. I mean, at the time it was good, but as of today's standard, it needs a lot of work. Maybe I should bring them out all again. Alright, we got the bad guy right here. Broom Brooks. There's a brother. I mean, Joel, it's really up to you. The only reason that I didn't have my webcam on is because I don't want this whole game to be on a full screen, and just putting like my face in it, it's gonna just block the whole image. Alright, so from here, you could actually use the group that you put together, and these are highly customizable. And they go from here to there, you could just place it anywhere. So, let's see. And you could put it in any position you want. That's the same as the other games before. And then, I think this is a new system. They have what is called a group sort. They think of it as squads. So we got a bunch of squads here. That's pretty cool. I like that. Then after you're done, just check how many enemies there are. So total we have 11. And anything that's like colored, they're usually separated on like different factions. So for our player, we're blue. For the enemy is either always going to be red or green. So you could technically attack this guy, but looks like in this case, he's just like another organization. So I think we have to like rescue him. I think that's the plan. So let's get it started. So compared to before, there was the regular condition and then there's a challenge condition. Now we have an event condition and there's a secret condition. Basically the difference between those two is that if you do secret conditions, more additional enemies that you can come out and you could fight them with more EXP. And it's a pretty cool feature if you're like a Gundam fan. So one thing that they're telling me to do is, can Odell fight Broom? So I guess like that blue Gundam that you see, we have to go up to that big gigantic enemy mobile suit and just have to kick his ass basically. So let's go on and do that. So is there a way to zoom? I think I knew how. Control. Nope. So simplify battle high. I think it's okay. Let's go ahead and take a battleship. Let's attack. Start with the warship first.
行ってこい。
ついてきて。攻撃開始です。
撃って撃って撃ちまくれ。
ここで一気に決めてしまいましょう。
ここで敵機を殲滅してください。
ここまでヒーローに当てられるとは。
Alright, so one thing cool about this game is that you see all these captains EXO communication. You could assign to any characters that you want. So I believe in the full release in the game, you could like hire a lot of pilots that you see in your favorite anime series, or you could just make your own, and then you could just like fill them in depending on their stats. But the other cool thing about this is that you could have other mobile suits inside the warship. So you could have like all these guys out at once. So I could do one right now. Just like that. Let's try this guy out. And if you don't want to see the whole thing, you could skip the entire thing. And if you don't want to see the battle animation, you could do this. These minions are too tough, doesn't make sense. No, my minions are just too weak. That's the whole point of the game. Man, so overall from the previous series, they did a really good job in the cutscenes. It's a little longer though. Alright, so now let's drag out the main leader. The Phoenix Gundam. And his name is Go. His Japanese pronunciation is Goto, which kind of sounds like God, but I guess that's kind of the whole point. Keiganji. So one system in this game is that once the turn is over and you destroy a mobile suit, you can go again. And you can do this 3 times. So for example here, I killed this guy. And you can see there's a final step. So that means you can go in. Let's try a different. Let's not move in here. Let's try this attack. 애들이 너무 약해. So once you're on a roll, the pilots, they go on a morale boost. So once their morales go up, basically their damage increases. So it's a really good way of spamming it all the way through. Alright, let's do these guys. Raid link up. Attack as many enemies as unit in the same group, sort of the same level of the map. Oh, tagol system. So basically, you could gang. What's a good term? You could gang up on like one of the guys in that command, but since none of them can attack. Oh, 이런 게 있어? Oh wow, so there's a move all command. Wait, how does that work? Is it this guy? Not too. Yeah, I don't know what that is. There's no one to attack. Yeah, so some of these names are pretty hard to pronounce. Like this guy, Ranalu Shade. I don't know what kind of name Ranalu is, but they can't attack. Alright, there we go. Raid lineup. So no one's in range, so they can't attack. Okay. Feather funnel. Let's go with the strongest one. Actually, see this feather funnel. Alright, now let's go for the main character. Yep, so he can't attack. Alright, once that's done, I don't think there's anybody. Yep, everyone's done. We're gonna skip that. So on the enemy's turn, you could either choose to counter, defense, or evade. 58%. You know what? So you could just do 1-on-1, or you could do counter support. So it looks like Ellie can help. Basically, what that is that that person can help you attack. Kind of like a support. So let's try to get this guy. So now we got two different types. So let's try that out. So sometimes like support pilots can also interact with the main player. So that main player name is Mark. Ooh. One thing I really like about this game is this cutscene itself. But the one thing that I wish I'd done really better is this ending. It's always too long. I mean, if you want to pick and choose, I think that's good, but I feel like it's a little too long. Yep, and that was an overkill. Alright, and then now we could do the exact same thing. We could also request for counter from Mark. Let's confirm it. Let's look at the battle animation again. Oh wow, she got hit. This game, you can't really tell like if you're gonna get hit or not, because even though the percentage is very low, like this 58%, there are some times like when a character can get hit. Like that, he just got hit. And even though it's like 1% something, they do get a hit. Let's just keep on going forward with this. Real very quickly. Alright, he's at a low HP. That's why he's getting that alert sign. So in this case, we're going to evade. And look how that 58% went down to 46. So let's see if this guy can evade. Yep, he did. That's a problem. So if there's a case like that where you know that you're gonna get hit, you can either have one of your allies that's around you to give you a support. Two ways, one for attacking and one for also defending you. So you could choose one who has the most HP, and then again from there you could choose the unit that you want to attack with you. Let's see how this plays out. In that case, the one who's blocking for us just got hit. The Tornado Gundam. If you guys don't know which Gundam series that's from, that's an original. So this game has been out for a very long time, since the 90s. And it's those characters that came out from those old games. So for those into the series, you'll see some familiar faces, but for those who don't, these characters always come out in these G generation games. So yeah, just get ready to get used to them. For me, I've seen these guys for a very long time, so I kind of know who's who. And you use your right stick to control the camera, so you can see all the maps. Diffuser. Yeah, we're gonna defend this girl again. Then we're gonna attack this girl. Beam saber. Speed. Let's go. Let's do that. Support, defend. Let's go. Counter support. All of the name of the skills or the commands, they're kind of translated in a very weird way, like more directly translated. I'm pretty sure there's like a lot of other type of words that they could have used, but Unfortunately, like some of the Asian languages that have here, these translations are from the Chinese, like a Chinese company. So all the translations, yeah, they kind of will fit into it, but they're not really reviewed over during the US localization team. So if the English just sounds weird, that's probably the reason why. Have you tried Fire Emblem yet? Not for the Switch. I've tried the other Fire Emblems, but not for the Switch. So no, Joel, not yet. Been pretty busy with a lot of stuff. Gaming as well. Alright. So we look at the conditions again. Can Odell fight Broom? So I guess what that means is that I just have to go and just fight him. Let's see if that's the case. Let's turn the animation on and...
これ以上 MO5 には近づけさせない。
スターダストナイツの力を見せてやる。
終わりだ。こんな戦いをこれ以上続けるわけには。
クソ。甘く見るなよ。
So after you do the secret event, there's this thing called the historical moment. And you'll get money for completing this. And this is where it gets a little interesting if you're a Gundam fanatic like I am. So you're gonna see some out of this world type of scenario where sometimes you'll have some secret units that you may know if you're a maniac. Or some other Gundam series can go in there and just hijack your game. It's kind of that weird crossover moments that you see in this kind of games. The previous game also did the same thing where you'll have Amuro fighting like Kamiyu from the future. It's a very... I like that concept of it. So I'm curious to know, since this is an alternate universe Gundam, there's going to be a lot of a crossover in this part. So let's see what this will take. So as of right now, they're doing the actual historical moments where they're doing the events that actually happen in the actual manga. So we got the brother Odin with Odell. Soup up, yeah. Tell us who you work for. If I don't like your answer, you won't like what happens next. It's gonna be great. What? So now he disappears. Oh no, he's just there. Oh wow, so now all three of them showed up. Exactly. Stardust Knights. What an asshole. beg for mercy, but he's gonna kill him anyways. Oh no! They're ganging up on him. No, the brother's dead. And then we got 5 more. So there's also the unknown unit that comes through. Okay, so since we've done everything, yeah, brother died so easily. Too easy. So now all there's left to do is just clear the whole map. So I'm gonna do that as fast as I can. Steering? Looks like there are some... Cool thing about this is like you could look at all the Gundam or mobiles that you see here. And I think you can get all that. Unit information. Let's see what squad that's from. And here's a really interesting part about this game. You could either capture or create the unit and you could upgrade it to like a different unit. So you could see, well actually, Leo's probably not a good example. So, let me show you. So you see all these Gundam that you see here? These are like these are all like evolutions of each other. So, for example, this Tornado Gundam. This Tornado Gundam is the lowest tier. And then you could level up your unit and your character. And from there, you can see that you could upgrade to Phoenix Zero. And at the bottom, you can see those are different variations that you can go through. And obviously, if you don't have the unit, they won't show you what unit that's going to be. Or it's because this is just a demo version. Usually, by silhouette, you could know, you can tell which mobiles it's going to be. But yeah, that's one other fun part about this game is that you could just upgrade your unit and just turn it into your favorite Gundam. It's kind of like a whole point of this game. And it looks like they have all these like other skills. Warship Link, what is this? You can attack as many enemies as your unit with this. So I know there's a way of how you could capture the enemy. I think it was... You just have to surround them. So for example, right here. And I think I have to destroy this guy first. Let's do it without support. Just kill him off real quick. And then move this guy here. So normally in like the other games, you could, if you do this, where it's all surrounded, you could make him surrender. But I think in the demo version you can't do that. So we're just gonna kill him. Oh, and this demo version, if you could transfer your saves from the actual game, which I'm pretty excited about. So we're gonna move to that way. So I'm gonna turn the ship around. I'm gonna try to move it this way. And we'll have to go move that way. Oh, you can't collect the units. Well, okay. Alright. First thing I was gonna do, go make him move back. Phoenix 01. It's gonna give this guy some glow. So a raid laid up. So raid laid up is where you can attack multiple enemies at once. So it's kind of like a squad fight. So right here, we got 95%. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes.
注意して
行くぜ。
ゴーゴー
一気に制圧してくれよ。
任務了解こちらも仕掛けます
牽制は任せな。
格の違いってやつを教えてやるよ。取った。
Oh, nice.
この距離ならやれる。
いいね。そう来なくっちゃ倒しがいがないからな。
So it looks like the result, nobody killed anything, but we can't do it again. Oh, if we do that, then the game will be too easy. Let's see if I move this guy. Perfect. Kill this guy off. So I can move him. Move this guy here. Yeah, I'm gonna go attack. This girl. She has a lot of energy, so. Alright, just kill this guy out. You get an extra step. Or she'll get an extra step. Kill him with this. Final step. Move close to him. So this is kind of like how you would play the game. Basically, just like move one unit at a time. Personally, I like this kind of game because it makes you just kind of like stop and think. Warship rank up. So there's no enemies in range. That's everybody. Next turn. way to speed the process up. Then the secret units. Uh-oh. It's okay. This guy can handle it.
そこだ。甘いぜ。もらった。
So fun fact, this MOV organization that they're at right now, this organization was part of Oz, but then basically, as you saw just before, they just got a backstab by Oz itself. And the Starlight Knights, they're the one who were kind of like a elite group. And yeah, basically they just like dick them in the back. So basically this happened. So one thing of these like these secret units is that and I don't know if this demo version will actually tell you that that's the case. Usually in the demo version, they have a leader unit and then their raid unit. So in the case of this, I believe this guy's the leader unit. And I hope there's a way. No. Usually there's a command where you could capture them. But let's see if this works. So, for example, if I destroy this guy, I should be able to capture the other ones because they will all surrender. Oh, that's new. Huh. You get an ability. So unfortunately you cannot get these units. I don't know why. So for... Oh. Can these guys return to ship? Oh, they cannot. Oh, that's not good. So usually if your units have like a very low HP or their energy is down, just like Chappie. So like for example, this pilot, her energy is pretty low. And basically for each of the attacks, they have the EN right on the right. So that's how much energy that they have to use to do an attack. If they don't have any energy, then they cannot move and they'll just be sitting ducks. So usually the best way is send them back to ship, wait for one turn, and it'll be all filled up. Kind of like a pit crew. So for this guy, yeah, I don't think this guy can move that far. So let's put it here. This guy too. Go. I think he'd be better off this side. He's still good to go. Let's have everybody down here. Let's have them all close together. Let's have Ellie at the front. Actually, let's make Ellie do some kills. There we go. So that's the unit level up. Then from here, you have 7 points of upgrade. So you could upgrade to however you want. HP, energy, attack, defense, or mobility. For the sake of this, I will upgrade her mobility. So she have one more step. No, nobody can do raid. Let's head into the strongest one. This guy defended. Let's give this guy some boost. There we go. Oh, one thing. The more you use this guy, you see that get meter? The get meter is what... Once that fills up, then you could acquire this character. Alright, Joel. Thanks for stopping by. And people in the chat, if you don't know already, Joel and Mochi TV. So Joel, he just started his own YouTube channel, and basically it's he does a lot of things. Like as of right now, he does mukbang. He also does like game live streaming, and also he has like an ASMR of his cat. So if you're interested in all that or one of that, check this guy out. Just click on his name, and you just go straight to his YouTube channel. Pretty funny guy. Alright, let's finish this. I don't think there's anything. Nope. Let's move this up here. Let's lure these guys a bit. So this guy's movable range is there. Maybe I should keep him here. Destroy him. So let's do this first. Cool. Now we can do the same thing here. This guy's already in sort. That was bad. Oh, you gonna do raid? Damn. What about skills? Double repair, EXP boost, HP boost. Level this guy up. Careful is the ship placement. Let's let her attack. styles up. Was that everybody? No, we still have this guy. Let's keep it here for now. Oh, 맞았어. Next phase. So I know that they're going to remake G-Unit, or they have another story afterwards. I haven't really checked that in yet, but that will be interesting if they do. Careful. Actually, no. Let's level up these characters. If the save is going to be transferred over. Ellie's Cloud or L Cloud. Ellie Cloud. Let's go look at this girl. That Leo color is pretty good. Oh, she got hit.
私の力が役に立つのなら
I wonder if they don't make Phoenix Zero. Alright, now we're getting close to, what was the climax part? Sue. Let's get this guy all hyped up. I don't think I can get this guy. He's supercharged. Doesn't die. Let's up his HP. Alright. Now here's where it gets interesting. Let's move these guys up here. Only one. Oh, he's not attacking. Let's see what it looks like. Leo S.
作戦開始です。
ついてきて。
ここで一気に決めてしまいましょう。
周囲の警戒を強めるです。
私の顔に泥を塗る気か。どうよ、ただの狐というわけではないらしい。
So we're kind of in a dangerous situation here. So let's see. We got the Leo S type. That does not call out Sazabi. Look at it. It's red. And we got Leo N. wonder what the N stands for. Man, they have all these like Leo variations. What about this guy? Leo R. So one thing we could do is we could take on this guy with this guy, because this guy is supercharged right now. Wonder what the accuracy is going to be. 86? Doable. Let's do it.
私はオズプライズのロシナトゥーノ。お前はスターダストナイツの獲物だ。
何をざけんなよ。
Let's hope this works.
どうしても戦うならお前を倒す。
Super critical.
うるさいやつだ。
Oh. That's good. You can get hit. So once you get hit, his morale will go back to normal. So if that's the case, I could take on one of those guys. What would be the best? Go. I choose you. Because you need to level up too. Super high. We got him. So that means he's gonna be supercharged. And he got a skill. Go Logan. Choose the ability to learn. I guess that's the only skill that he can learn. I see you. Alright, so command plus 60. The unit gets leveled up. Already level 3. That's some mobility. Now he's supercharged. Up to his final step. She's level 2. Let's level up her. Ooh, just barely. Energy. These guys. Yeah, you need to go back. You too, but stay there. It is. Yeah, this girl definitely needs to go back. Oh, well, no, wait. She's not part of. Alright, we'll have to figure out what to do with her. For now. Anybody can link up right now. it's a risk, but let's have her here. Have her fight this guy. Whoa, we should pro. Have her here. Same. Let's try it out. She won't die.
せめて痛みを感じるまで終わらせてあげます。
No, he dodged everything.
消えなさい。
Whoa. Almost half. Damn. That's a lot. Alright. Who shall I attack first? This guy? This guy. Alright, so I see, so he's supercharged. Let's see. Take the risky approach. Oh, that's interesting. So if I do this, will he attack? Yeah, he will. Let's do the guy who's not going to attack back.
戦場じゃ自分を見失った方が負けるのさ。
クソ。クソ。甘く見るなよ。
Alright. There we go. Sure. He's still supercharged, so he could probably take him down. Falcon. That's okay.
悪いことは言わない。ここらで聞いちゃくれないか。
Oh, he didn't die after that? Sure, let's do this one.
ここまでです。
戦いの中で迷いは禁物だった。
小尺な小賢しいやつ。
What happens if I do... Oh, I can't do raid? This guy can do. Oh, we'll have to later. You can go back to the ship. Maybe she could. Who to level up? Now this is kind of like an important choice. Phoenix Gundam. This guy right here. Doesn't have a level 6, so we don't know for sure. For now... Is there even a point doing this guy? For the sake of event, I'll level up these guys. Oh, nice. That's a good ability. He also gets a character level up too. Super high. Cool, I get a supporter. Look at it.
見えた。もらった。読まれていた。
お前さんは戦う覚悟があるのか。これでどうだ。
この私が貴様などに覚えておきなさい。
悪いな。俺は手加減というものを知らないんだ。
Cool, we're going to be the last guy. So Goat Logan has another ability. Kind of a sad part. Then you get all the scores. Those scores will end up being a credit. Then later on, you get additional EXP for MVP. Then capitals. So it looks like I earned 13,000 capitals. So a total of 63,000. Then I also get this patch item. I don't know what those are. So usually after you go through the main story, you go into the organization, and from there you could manage your unit, form a group. So forming a group, essentially what that means is that there are a number of groups that you could customize, including you could choose your own warship, your captain and your crew, and you could put additional mobile suits in there. And as you can see, there's a lot of unused pilots. And if you look through based on their stats, you could choose the one that's appropriate for any type of mission. So yeah, other than I believe the 6 people that I just showed you, there's a lot more. And they're all pretty well-rounded. Not only that. So there's a raid group, and then there's a warship group. So that's what's... So I think that's the new thing that just went through. So from here, you could also produce the amount, depending on how many credits you got. I don't have any money at this moment, so that's the only thing that I would get. But I think from here you can make your own raid group. There we go. So, one on the spot, you could also make all the mobile suits that are in the series. So those come from helicopters, the Tekadon mobile walker, some tanks, and as you see, most of these series all come from respective series. As of right now, I think you could only do a certain amount. Grays, Leo ground type, Leo space type, Tyrian ground, Spinnerodi. Magana. You can manage unit, organize captives. So for this, for that time, I didn't catch anything. So as you can see right here, so the next stage I'm supposed to go is the second stage, but obviously it's locked for this playthrough. And you could challenge as many times as you want per stage. So far, I really dig this right now. And I can't wait to get my hands on this. I'm more interested in this one because I've only know a little bit of the Iron-Blooded Orphan side story. I do know the concept, and I've built the models before. Group dispatch. I wonder what this is. I think these are like online missions. That's pretty cool. Alright guys, so I think I'm gonna just cut my stream here. This has been a test for the restream, and so far it's looking pretty good on my end. I don't know if there was any... I don't know from your side if there were any like lags and something like that. I had a little problem with the system itself because of my hardware. Basically, my laptop cannot handle streaming and recording at the same time. We did it only a little bit, but so that didn't work out. So I had to stop recording, but still continue streaming. So all these are gonna be up on the internet. So basically on my Twitch channel, which that's for my personal Twitch channel use, but I don't know. Maybe I'll utilize this for even future game videos like this. So if you haven't already on my YouTube, so my name is EA Spuzz, and this channel you're in is called the Plamo Build Report, and I do mostly Gundam models and any other plastic models that you have out there. I do builds, I do unboxing, and I do reviews on it too. So if you haven't already, if you're very interested in this one, please check out my other materials. I have like 40 videos out there just relating to Gundam models and other non-Gundam models. For anybody who's still in the chat, thank you very much for sticking with me till the first mission of this game. This game is called SD Gundam G Generation Cross Rays. This will release for 3 platforms: PS4, Steam, and also for the Nintendo Switch. For the US users, if you guys can, please get this on the Steam, because I don't think this has been localized through the console, unfortunately. So if you want the console version, there are many ways of doing this. You could import the Chinese version or the Asia version, or the Japanese version, but Asia version is usually cheaper than the Japanese version. So, but other than that, if you kind of want more of this, please let me know. I am kind of on the fence of getting this game or not because of the language of the import and kind of the overall situation that I'm in with all the videos and work-related stuff. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching. This has been EA Spuzz from the Plamo Build Report, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.